What do George Harrison and Andrew Cuomo have in common? They're big fans of this man right here. This swell fella is Mr. Prabhupada. He's the founder of ISKCON, or the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which was founded in New York City in 1966, making its first public appearance in Washington Square Park. Also, there's a tree in Tompkins Park called the Hare Krishna tree. But ISKCON focuses mainly on Bhakti Yoga, showing their devotion to Krishna, whom they see as the supreme being. But ISKCON is not monotheistic. It sees Krishna as manifesting in different forms. This can be seen in the Bhagavad Gita, which is the main text they focus on. But you know, what does ISKCON's Bhakti Yoga look like in practice? You sit in this room and you chant this mantra. Shout out to George Harrison for this banger, but we're gonna get to him later. But after this mantra meditation, whoever led the meditation will go off on some story or parable for about an hour or 30 minutes maybe. But either way, you'll then get some pretty fire free food. You can go there every Sunday in Brooklyn. The food's pretty fire, everyone's well intentioned. There's a lot of dancing. Just an overall good time. Um, but they started originally just like giving out free books, just trying to like get the message across, like, Christians giving out like mini copies of the Bible, stuff like that. But they switched recently from giving out free books to trying to sell you them in a very pushy manner. And their like used car salesman vibes in Washington Square Park is one of the main reasons why they have so many cult allegations. Another main reason is the exposed abuses of children sexually in their boarding schools, but I don't think that's what makes them a cult because organized religions have been doing this for centuries. But the U.S. courts did say, and I quote, the Hare Krishna religion is a bona fide religion with roots dating back thousands of years in India. I think I don't know if that's exactly the quote, but you get the vibe. Uh, Now, why did George Harrison write a song about ISKCON? Well, it's because he was a hippie, and ISKCON is the place for upper class white people who want easily digestible versions of Eastern religions. But in all seriousness, George Harrison was friends with Prabhupada and even funded a mansion for ISKCON. So, like the power of Krishna, I've teleported locations. Uh, but so to my surprise, Andrew Cuomo also has an association with ISKCON. The first time I went to an ISKCON event, late last year, he was there.
New York City, as you know, there's a lot going on in the country, there's a lot going on in the world, and New York City, being the center of the world, says a New York City boy with all the darkness.
But as you can see, he made an appearance to ask for votes and also to call Mamdani a filthy communist. But I'm not sure what drew him to ISKCON and why he would go there to ask for votes. Maybe it was their past history of sexual abuse, but to my knowledge, they don't do that anymore. So, not really sure exactly the reason. But either way, ISKCON is obviously a pretty quirky new religion. I encourage you to go visit for yourself, though. The food's pretty fire. People are chill. Their insights on the Gita, pretty insightful. Overall, pretty good time.